Pokes Radio at Media Days here in Laramie at War Memorial Stadium. Now I'm joined by the man, the big man, number 17 quarterback, Josh Allen, and I love the new uniform.
Oh, they look awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to actually wear them in a game.
Really nice.
Definitely.
And you, like everybody else who has sat down here, you'd be loving the scoreboard.
Oh, absolutely. It's a big addition to our program, and I'm glad it's here.
Listen, if you're looking for a president for the Josh Allen fan club, okay, you may want to look in my direction because the effusive praise that I have heaped upon you in stories over the last several months on my website. I mean, you know, it's Dino is the president of the Josh Allen fan club. I am extremely bullish on you, and I don't want to put too much pressure on you.
Of course not.
But listen, Brian Hill, we know he's going to do amazing Brian Hill things. Sean Wick is back. Tanner Gentry, Mulhart, great receivers, Hollister. I mean, a lot of talent, multi-dimensional offense, which I think can be special, Josh. But you are the guy that needs to light that fuse to unlock it all.
Absolutely.
How do you feel about that?
I love it. I love the pressure. I love, every decision being on my part. And it's something that I've grown to love, playing the position of quarterback. I wouldn't play any other position if I even had a choice. So it's definitely, we've got a dynamic that's really hard to find anywhere else. Two fantastic running backs and a bunch of young guys still there in that position that can do a lot of great things in Milo Hall. And so it's fun to have, and we've got a great group of receivers that is fun to throw to because every one of them is a little different.
Yeah.
And it's just finding the things that they're really good at and putting it onto the field.
How do you feel 1 year in now from sitting here right now versus last year at this time? A world of difference, a little difference, or no difference at all?
Well, I'll tell you what, I've probably gotten about 10 interviews. I didn't have one last year, so it's a big difference, absolutely. And just the knowledge that I've obtained through Coach Vigen and through this offense, about the game of football, and it's really helped my progression along in this offense. And I'm just really excited to, go out there with my brothers and my teammates and, put forth what we've, given in this offseason program with our new strength coach. And it's an exciting time to be a Cowboy football player right now.
Speaking of the strength coach, and Coach Ball mentioned it upstairs, you're bigger this year. You're in better shape this year. You
absolutely.
Feel good.
Definitely. And I can give the highest praises to our strength coaches, and I'm weighing about 230 now, and I'm running well. So that's the big part that they wanted to instill in me, and just being able to move out of the pocket and get down and get myself in position to slide on the floor.
You don't feel, you mentioned before, just a second ago, you said to me, I don't feel any pressure, or I like the pressure, I welcome the pressure. You really do. I mean, there's no hesitation in you. You feel like you're primed for a big year.
Definitely.
I mean, you want to stay healthy and all, but you got hurt last year.
And I'm an extremely confident person, and that kind of buys into my game. And I make throws that not a lot of people can make, but I also got to remind myself that there's some throws that I can't make. Just being able to control the offense and control the game is what this offense is about. And just learning my role especially is really what I'm trying to do this offseason and fall camp and be able to translate into the season.
Have you taken on, in the last couple of months, do you think, more of a leadership role? What I like about you is that you appear to be an emotional sort of a guy on the field. Very animated, a guy who likes to rally his teammates, and I think that a huddle can feed off of that. So have you felt more comfortable in the way of leadership? Definitely,
and the guys have really got behind me and they've supported me, and they know that I'm the guy now. So it's a good feeling to have their respect and being able to go into practice and get on someone, but it's not a you're doing this wrong. It's about telling them I can help you do this right, and just listen to the coaches and be able to push them in the right direction is really what a leader's about. And I feel like the last couple months I've done a really good job about that.
You've got 3 years of eligibility now,
correct,
coming off of the medical red shirt after you got hurt last year. How do your mom, spring game, was in the brown and gold store, not far from here. And she was talking to someone as I was, doing perusing and doing my own shopping, and whomever she was talking to, they were talking about your injury last year. And she said that, something, I look at it almost as a blessing in disguise. Do you feel the same way?
Absolutely. I mean, I got a year to grow in this offense. I got a year to, get bigger, faster, stronger in the weight room, and be able to witness firsthand how Division I college football is played. It's a lot different speed from JUCO or from high school, And you know, it really was a blessing in disguise when you put it that way, because it's just the knowledge that I was able to obtain and still have 3 years of eligibility left.
What's the ceiling, in your opinion, for this team this year? You guys putting any kind of a cap on it, or?
There's no cap. You know, I feel like we have the makings to do a lot of great things and a lot of things that people say that we can't. And I love that people are doubting us, and I love.
You guys talk about that?
Absolutely.
You do talk about
we know.
that?
Yeah. As teammates, we talk about it all the time. You know, we're not expected to do very well this season again, but you know, that just adds some fuel to our fire. It adds motivation and makes us work harder.
What do you see in this? Listen, a lot on your plate. First game of the season.
September 3rd, 8:30
this Northern
right
Illinois
here. Oh,
team
yeah.
isn't a slouch. I mean, this is a good team coming in here. What do you see from them defensively?
They're running a forefront, and they don't pressure a lot. So, you know, we do well when teams don't pressure a lot, and we're able to pick apart defenses. And you know, we really want them to stack the box and try to stop Brian Hill. And then when they do that, we exploit the outside matchups.
And the last thing for you, getting you the football, getting the ball into your hands this year is going to be a very inexperienced center. Charlie Renfrey, of course, is not going to be here this year, it doesn't look like, and Durian Ebbison has got that job right now. What do you see from him? If the season were to start today, would you feel comfortable with him at center?
Absolutely, absolutely. He's done a really good job in this offseason. We take snaps all the time, and I just feel like he's a really smart guy, so he knows what's going on pretty much all the time, which is really refreshing to know when you're back there and you're dropping back, and you hope they communicated correctly. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But yeah, I have utmost confidence in him, and I'm excited to see what he can do this year.
Josh, I see big things in your future. I wish you all the luck in the world this year. Go Pokes, and thanks for joining me.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Josh Allen, quarterback, University of Wyoming, as he joins Pokes Radio here on Media Day at War Memorial Stadium.